Question 1. DS. Is x times y equal to 0? Condition 1. X equals 0. Condition 2. Y equals 1. Solution. Now we will solve this DS question using the variable approach. Tip 4. The trivial answers or trivial conditions, that is, the cases that are too easy, are not likely to be the answer. We can often combine Tip 4 with CMT 4A or B. Let's apply the 3 steps suggested previously. Follow the first step of the variable approach by modifying and rechecking the original condition and the question. We have to find whether x times y equals 0. Don't you feel like this question is tricking you into choosing C as the answer? You should be careful. Let's look at the information from the original condition. The answer to this question will be in terms of a unique value of yes or no, and therefore we apply CMT1 to this question. Follow the second and third steps. From the original condition, we have 2 variables, x and y. To match the number of variables with the number of equations, we need 2 equations. Since conditions 1 and 2 will provide 1 equation each, C would most likely be the answer. Recall 3 principles and choose C as the most likely answer. Let's take a look at conditions 1 and 2 together. Conditions 1 and 2 give us the value of x and y directly, and the answer will be yes, as 1 times 0 is 0, and we get yes as an answer. Both conditions combined are sufficient by CMT1, which means that the answer should be in terms of a unique yes or no. Thus, C seems to be the answer. But the solution is too trivial, so we have to take a look at each condition separately according to Tip 4. That's right, Tip 4 is applied in this case, and Tip 4 goes together with CMT 4, A and B. Let's take a look at each condition separately. Condition 1 tells us that x equals 0. Thus, x times y will be 0 times y, which will always be 0 irrespective of the value of y. So, we get a yes as a unique answer. And this condition is sufficient by CMT1, which means that the answer should be in terms of a unique yes or no. Condition 2 tells us that y equals 1. Thus, x times y will be 0 if x is 0, so the answer is yes. But x times y will not be 0 for any other value of x, so this solution gives no. So we do not get a unique answer, and this condition is not sufficient by CMT1, which means that if you get both yes and no as the answer, it is not sufficient. Condition 1 alone is sufficient, so A is the correct answer. This question is also related to CMT 4A, which says that if you get C too easily as an answer, then consider A or B as the answer. That is, there are often cases in which both Tip 4 and CMT 4 occur. Remember, trivial conditions cannot be the answer. And if you get C as an answer too easily, consider A or B. If the question has both C and A as its answer, then A is an answer rather than C, by the definition of DS questions. This is a simple CMT 4A question that is related to Tip 4. Answer: A.